Now, India has reported another 3,875 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. The national tally is now close to 50,000. It's the fourth day in a row that infections have hit a new high. At the same time, authorities in Mumbai decided to shut liquor stores just days after they were allowed to reopen. Huge crowds gathering to buy alcohol have raised concerns about more infections. Rebecca Bundan joins us live now from Mumbai. So Rebecca, do tell us, why haven't authorities been able to contain the spread?
Authorities would say that they have said that the nationwide lockdown has been very effective in terms of containing and reducing the spread of the coronavirus. They've said that the numbers would have been far higher by now had there not been a nationwide lockdown in place up into the hundreds of thousands of cases. But of course, we have seen this sharp rise in the number of cases, and that's due to various factors. In particular, for example, there has actually been an increase in the amount of testing that's being done on a daily basis. On Monday, for example, there were 80,000 COVID-19 tests that were conducted, and that's far higher than compared to a few weeks ago even. Also, we've seen since last month there have been various relaxations in terms of the restrictions that are in place in this nationwide lockdown. Last month, we saw, for example, some industrial activity opening up, some more shops being allowed to open. And now, as we've entered the third phase of the lockdown, which is extended from Monday, we've seen even more relaxations taking place, even more shops being allowed to open, and some workplaces resuming with reduced workforces. But this has led health experts to say that we could see an even further rise in cases now in India as more and more people go out and about in the streets. But of course, the Indian government was keen to get the economy moving and to try and get some people back into work, because it's really had a very hard impact on people's livelihoods. We've seen figures that have come out today that show a sharp spike in unemployment in the country, for example.
All right, Rebecca, speaking of these, getting people back to work, but we saw that the liquor stores, when they were reopened, there was crowding, there was no safe distancing. What happened there?
Yeah, the scenes have been quite incredible across the country, really. This was part of the relaxations that came into effect with the third phase of the lockdown as it was extended, that liquor shops would be allowed to reopen. There was a lot of debate as to whether this would actually happen in the city of Mumbai, which has seen the highest number of confirmed COVID-19 cases. But in fact, on Monday, authorities did give the go-ahead for liquor stores to reopen. But over the past couple of days, there were massive queues, there were crowds. A lot of shops did try to enforce social distancing, but often it just wasn't possible. There was police presence at some of these stores trying to keep crowds in check. But after 6 weeks of a nationwide lockdown where these stores weren't open, people were just out in the masses trying to buy alcohol. And Mumbai last night, the authorities here decided to close liquor stores, and they're now no longer open because it was just seen as too much of a risk. With all these people being out, queuing up, crowding around the stores, the virus could spread, and this could lead to even more cases and make it difficult for Mumbai to keep the number of rising cases under control.
Well, indeed, keeping safe distancing a priority. Thank you very much, Rebecca Bundan, speaking to us from Mumbai.